Yo, what is going on, my people that are loyal to their significant others? How's it going? So today I put out a little skit. It was on Sneeko, and that little book behind me right here. So if you guys want to go check that out, it's only a minute and a half. I highly suggest you guys go do that. That'd mean a lot to me. But anyways, we're going to talk about the Try Guys. I was waking up from my slumber, and apparently I was trying to go back to sleep because I have work in a few hours. And my wife had told me that the Try Guys put something out, so I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and react to this. So this is the video, number 21 on trending. They put it out a couple hours ago. So yeah, it says what happened by the Try Guys, 21 on trending. It's 5.5 minutes long. Let's go ahead and dive into this.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with.
By the way, I'm going to put this on 1.25 speed just to make it a little bit faster.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. By now, we're assuming you've seen the Reddit threads and TikToks and tweets and news articles. We want to give you a timeline of what's transpired and some transparency into our decision making. Throughout this video.
So right now they look a little upset. Obviously, if I was in a group of friends of 4 and one of them had left, not by their own accord, but by our own decision, that would be pretty upsetting. So I can tell this is probably going to be a very serious video.
There will be things that we want to say or go into further, but as I'm sure you're aware, there are some legal issues we have to consider as we go through everything.
On Labor Day weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior. We reached out to check on that employee. Ned confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on for some time, which was obviously very shocking to us, and we just want you to know that we had no idea this was going on. All of that information was just as shocking to us as all of this has been for you this week.
I think they're putting this statement out because there have been like memes or other compilations that these guys might have known that Ned was cheating at the time, and they've just been kind of keeping it on the down low. So I think they're just trying to save face right now, which I think is a good thing. So let's just keep hearing where they're coming from.
And thus began a 3-week process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps. From the jump, we were acutely aware of just how contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here. This is something we took very seriously. We refused to sweep things under the rug. That is not who we are, and it's not.
You see how he's reading? You can tell when people are reading like cue cards or something like that. Eugene is like looking directly at the camera. This is not scripted. This is like his actual feelings. And I feel the emotion already in the video, so I'm liking what we're seeing.
Not what we stand for.
We immediately removed Ned from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts. We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review. Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws. Honestly, I want to give major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we've deemed as fully unreleasable. You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement. And that's a decision that has cost us lots of money. We will not be able to recoup that money, but it's a decision we stand by proudly.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice to say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. So on Friday, September 16th, the 3 of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager and an employee. We chose not to rush into the announcement for a few reasons. Namely, there are real people who have been affected. And while we consider this a company matter, there's just also a family at the center of this.
I'm glad that they're trying to keep, or they at least try to keep it under wraps for a little bit, at least for the sake of the privacy of Ned's family. I can tell, I don't watch the Try Guys at all, but I can tell they're genuine, and that's something that you don't really see a lot of every day.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer. We were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this. This is someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened, not just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to fully.
It looks like Ned's about to cry, dude. I can feel the hurt in their voices.
Articulate the pain we feel at this moment. It's hard to rewatch old videos that we love and are proud of. We're losing a friend, we're losing someone we built a company with, we have countless memories with. We just made a TV show together. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. It's weird. We're sorry that this ever happened, and we don't know what more to say.
And there's also our staff of 20 strong who they just don't deserve the negative attention our brand is now getting because they didn't do anything. But they're our family, and they're some of the most talented, creative minds in the world, and our primary focus right now is making sure they feel comfortable and proud coming to work. The work they do never ceases to astound us, and frankly, there's just no world in which we could have navigated all of this without them. Now, there are videos that were shot ahead of all this, right? We're going to be editing NED out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos that we've already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is kind of weird. That's just how things are, and that's why.
Wait, let me see what they said about the sponsor.
Right, but we're going to be editing NED out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos that we've already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. So I think Ned was a part of the sponsoring. So and by like contract, they're probably like legally obligated to upload that. So we might see Ned in a sponsorship, but I know we're not going to see Ned before or after that.
It's kind of weird. It's just how things are, and that's why.
Look, I get that when stuff like this happens, there's going to be speculation and gossip. And we ask that you respect the privacy of the family members and employees who may be caught up in this. We also want to remind you that the internet has a tendency to be a lot harsher towards women than men. So please, we ask that you exercise kindness.
I'm not gonna say I agree with that direct statement. But regardless, the internet is not kind to everybody. That's what I will say.
Things will change here. What we hope is that within this, there's also the opportunity for positive growth and better videos ahead. But it's going to be hard. This whole thing is going to be really fucking hard.
And we imagine you have lots of questions, a lot more questions right now, and we're going to have more to say in the future. Just right now, we're focused on bringing the best content possible between now and the end of the year, and then figuring out what the future of this channel looks like from there.
That's it for now. Again, more to come. Some things may change. We are just sort of figuring it out all one day at a time.
Thank you for your support. We appreciate you, and we look forward to introducing you to the next era of the Try Guys ahead.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I think that was a pretty damn good video. I'm going to give it a like myself. Go ahead and take a look at a few of the comments. I am so sorry this happened. Sending much love to you all. I can literally feel Eugene's anger through this video, especially because he understands how this feels firsthand. I can just feel Eugene's rage, Keith's disappointment, and Zach's sadness. I was gonna say this, I have never seen an apology video handled with such professionalism, grace, and class. You guys won't lose a single fan because of what Ned did. We will still support you as creators. I've just gained major respect for all three of them. And like, you can say what you want about like the Try Guys. If you guys watch them or don't, it doesn't matter. This was a well put together apology video. This isn't even an apology video. This is like a just well put together video. So yeah, like I said, I don't really know what it's going to look like going forward. Obviously, it's just going to be a lot less Ned, completely less Ned. And I really hope the best for these three fine gentlemen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just got to give props to these guys. They've handled this with a lot of class, a lot of elegance, and poise. And like, you can just tell that they are hurt in the video. They are not happy with obviously what has happened, but they are hurt and they will move forward. So like I said, hey, you know, I haven't like really heard about them in a while, and this brings to light that the kind of like happiness I did enjoy watching their videos in a time before. So, you know, this whole thing might actually reawaken a lot of people to watch the channel again. So I'm hoping the best for these guys. I really am. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button down below, comment what you guys want to comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.